The Catholic school education system has renewed a demand for means testing of private schools it competes with for government funding. A report by the Catholic Education Commission of Victoria was almost $800 million in taxpayer.
Okay, so this one's starting with one of the smaller Huon Pine bulb lengths that I picked up in Tasmania recently. So I thought I'd have a bit of a play and make a small bowl. Put a tenon on it and just turning up the outside of the bowl. Playing with the idea of a bit of a curved shape on this one, but then I end up changing my mind later on. It's a bowl blank is about is a 6" by 2", 150mm by 50. There's a little crack that was in the end grain of the bowl blank that I hadn't noticed before, so started trying to chase that a little bit, hoping it'd turn out. So I'm chasing it and it's getting a bit smaller. In the end, rather than a curve, I've moved to a bit of a square-sided thing, a little bit more, I suppose, mid-century modern. I don't know. You can see the crack is still in that grain there. I thought I'd try and stabilise that crack with a bit of super glue. Try and work a bit of super glue in there and just hopefully it'll hold. As you can see at this point, it didn't hold. Bugger. thought rather than waste the bowl, I thought I'd try to channel a bit of Frank Howarth or one of those type of guys and get a bit and glue that on there. So I've picked out a bit of Black Hearted Sassafras that I also picked up when I was down in Tasmania, and just cutting the corner off it, and I was going to glue that on and see if I can shape that up to size, which, if it comes off, should look good. So, clamping it up with a bunch of elastic bands, because there's not many other ways to clamp this. But it's a really nice figured piece of Black Hearted Sassafras. I must admit, you can see where the that tool's dug into the bowl a bit. It's one of those things. Those carbide type tools are nice and easy to learn with, but I think sometimes they grab a little bit and take gouges out. So now I'm just sanding it back to shape so I can stick it back in the lathe without it being horribly out of balance. Back to just work it down back to the level of the other timber. At this point I'm starting to look pretty good. Pretty happy with the way that it glued on actually. At this stage it was all going quite nicely. The bowl was starting to look really nice. So I thought rather than risk it too much into cold jaws, I'd sand down the tenon to make that flat. And unfortunately doing this, getting towards the end of this while I was starting to take the grid out of this, I made a bit of a mistake and the bowl ended up shooting into the floor. And it all went horribly wrong for a little bit. So, back to the super glue. Just try and rescue it. Sort of at least get an idea of how it would have come out had I not exercised a little bit too much stupidity. I think the one thing I get out of this though is that up until the point where it hit the floor it was actually looking really nice. So I think certainly a technique I'm going to try in the future is to maybe getting rid of a crack by taking out a piece and adding in a piece like that, getting a contrasting timber. It's an idea worth playing with and exploring with. Yeah, especially with that Black Hearted Sassafras. It's got an amazing figure in it. And the colour of the Huon Pine is just stunning. So that's the way it nearly came out. It was looking good up until the point where it hit the floor, and had it not cracked, it would have looked quite stunning. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked what I'm doing, press subscribe. If you like it even more, press a thumbs up. Anyway, yeah. Have a good one, and I'll catch you later.